Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Team Luke 1665 Gaming here, back with another weekly NFL predictions. I have an announcement to make. I'm going to be making gaming videos like kind of soon. I don't know exactly when, but I might do some gaming videos coming next year or maybe tomorrow, this weekend. I'm uncertain, but I might make the new Spider-Man, or not the new, but it's 2 months old. But I get the Spider-Man video game for Christmas, and I might make a series out of it to see my reaction out of it. But yeah, but we're gonna get started with Week 17 predictions. But we have scenarios first. So we're gonna begin with that. Sorry. All right. Before we're gonna begin with the playoff scenarios. Hold on. There we go. All right. We're gonna do clinching scenarios and elimination scenarios. Then that's it. All right. 49ers can clinch a first round bye with the 49ers win, and Eagles loss, and a Lions loss. Eagles get the title or the East crown with the win and a Cowboys loss. Or if that happens, if Tampa Bay beats New Orleans, then they get the NFC South title, or this, but I doubt that would happen. But if Tampa Bay does not win, the chaos is going to happen in Week 18. Rams clinch a playoff berth with the win and a Seahawks loss, or if they win and the Vikings and Packers tie. If the Seahawks, and then if the Seahawks do win, they are in with the Vikings and Packers tie. Ravens win the AFC North with a win today, or not today, Sunday. But if the Browns lose to the Jets on today, then they get the AFC North title. But if they do win on Sunday, they get the first round bye with home field advantage. But we're gonna have to wait and see on that. Miami would clinch the AFC East title with a win against Baltimore, or if the Bills lose to the Patriots, which I doubt that would happen. And then the Chiefs, if they win against Cincinnati, they clinch the AFC West title. And Denver, or a Denver loss or tie, and a Raiders loss and tie. If the Jaguars clinch the AFC South title with a win, a Colts loss, and a Texan loss, and then if the Browns are winning in, but if they don't get a win, they can have either Pittsburgh lose, Buffalo lose, Jacksonville lose, and Houston, and both Texans and Colts lose. And then the Bills can get in this week, but they need some help. They need to win, obviously, and either have Pittsburgh lose and Cincinnati lose, or it can be Pittsburgh and Jacksonville, or it can be all of these teams, or you got many options. But Buffalo needs to win. Really, I don't think they're going to tie, so I can eliminate 6 from 14. But they would need to win, either have Pittsburgh lose and Cincinnati, Pittsburgh and Jacksonville, Pittsburgh, Indy, or Houston, Cincy and Jacksonville, or Cincy, Indy, and Houston. But I don't know if they're going to get in this week, but we're going to have to find out. Elimination scenarios. Vikings are eliminated with a loss and a Seahawks win and a Ram win. You can get all of this information from here. Bears are losing out, or they can easily get eliminated this week, honestly, by having the Rams and Vikings win. So basically, you need to have Seattle and the Rams lose and the Bears to win to somehow, some way, still be alive. I think it's possible for Seattle to lose to Pittsburgh, and I don't know if the Rams are going to beat the Giants. Or I don't know if the Rams will lose to New York. New Orleans is out with a loss. Falcons are eliminated with a loss and a Tampa Bay win. New Orleans would be out with a loss. Dallas would be out. And then I think that's really it here. AFC, Pittsburgh's eliminated with from a loss. Buffalo win. Colts win. Texans win. And a Broncos loss. Or if this happens. Bengals are out with this scenario. Texans would be out if this scenario happens. And The Raiders are out with a loss. I don't think the Raiders. I think the Raiders are somehow gonna be alive in Week 18, and then I think the Broncos are done for because they just benched Russell Wilson, and I think they're done. And that's it. Now we're gonna get into our Week 17 NFL predictions. I don't know why it's showing me week. I should have had that prepared, but we're fine. Alright, sorry for the sun's in my face, but you're just gonna have to deal with it for today. Hold on, let me see if I can. Yeah, it could work like that. But you're just gonna have to deal with me dealing with the sun today. But yeah. We're gonna get started with our predictions. Starting off, Jets Browns. I'm just gonna give you the score predictions, and the team is winning. I got Cleveland winning 17-13, and they will be locked as probably the 5th seed in the NFL playoffs. Lions Cowboys. I got Dallas winning 31-27. Bills Patriots. I got Buffalo winning 27-13. Falcons Bears. I got the Bears winning 26-16. Raiders Colts. I'm going with the Raiders in this one. 27-17 upset. Next up, Rams Giants. I'm going with the Rams to win 34-13. Next up, Cardinals Eagles. I am going with the Eagles to win 34-20. Next up, Saints Buccaneers. Saints stay alive in the playoff hunt or end the divisional title. They will win 31-20. 49ers Commanders blowout. 49ers win 38-3. Next up, Panthers Jaguars. I'm gonna take a minute to talk about this. I can also see an upset here because Jaguars have been playing terrible, and we know why. Trevor Lawrence is hurt, and he's not healthy enough to win. But I'm going with my team to actually win 28-17. The Jaguars have looked terrible and dysfunctional as a football team since the beginning of December when Trevor Lawrence. They looked good in this game, but since then they haven't been playing the best football. But Panthers win 28-17. Next up, Dolphins Ravens, the potential game of the year and a big playoff implication game. I want to watch this one, but I'm going to be watching Panthers Jaguars because it's my team, and the Panthers only have 2 more regular season games before I have to wait until September to watch this team again. Ravens win 33-30 in a potential game of the year. Houston and Tennessee. I'm going with the Texans to win 20-17. And then to the late afternoon games, we got Steelers Seahawks. Steelers upset Seattle 23-20. Chargers and the Broncos. I got the Chargers losing to Denver 13-17. And Chiefs Bengals. I'm going with the Chiefs to win the AFC West division. So the Raiders will have to battle for the final wild card spot instead of getting the division. And Cincinnati, by losing, Pittsburgh and Buffalo winning, they are out and they can no longer clinch. And the last game would be Green Bay and Minnesota. Green Bay would win 27-24, knocking off Minnesota pretty much. So this is my final Week 17 NFL predictions. So we're going to see the final standings for Week 17. So Cincinnati would be out, Denver would be axed. And then the final teams would be alive through Week 17 are the Colts, the Raiders, the Jaguars, and Steelers and Bills. And then the following teams on the NFC side, so the final teams battling for the wild card, I would say, if this all were to happen, Pittsburgh, Jacksonville, Las Vegas, and the Indianapolis Colts, and the Bills. I don't know if the Bills would clinch this week or not. I don't think they would. And then on the NFC side, the following teams are out based off this. I think since the Rams will win, Bears will be out. Oh, hold on. Let me do one more thing. Week 18. If the Bucks were to lose that week, and if the Falcons were to win, yeah, they would get it. So, but by that, I think the Bears would be out. They can no longer clinch, so this should be flipped. But I don't know why it's like that. But the Falcons would still be in for the division. They can't clinch a wild card. The Falcons can clinch the fourth seed. Bears would be eliminated since the Rams would have won, and the Packers won. Determine this game. Bears would be eliminated pretty much if the Rams were to win, or Seattle. And then, meanwhile, you got the Saints battling for the NFC South, and the Seahawks battling for the final wildcard spot between Green Bay and Seattle. And yeah, that is it. I will see you guys for week 18, the final regular season week, for predictions of 2023's 24 season, and then my final playoff predictions. See you guys then.